I am, yeah. Oh, whoa, chat just reset, like, wow, Corgi Derp? I want him. Give me him. Also, yeah, Kappa got changed to be gold. Is that temporary? Because I have to say, Kappa looking kind of ugly. Kappa looking kind of gross. In a way that, disturbs me? It disturbs me. I am disturbed. Scientifically. Mathematically, I am disturbed. Also, I have no idea. Theoretically, I'm live right now. Theoretically. I'm here in spirit. You may not be able to hear me, but alas, I am here. Yeah, okay, wait, I think I'm live. Trash said, just gone on desktop and stream ceases to exist. It really is when you're here. When you're not here, Trash, the stream is gone. The stream is just so gone. Trash is the only reason this stream exists, and we need to acknowledge that. We need to come to terms with it. We need to mourn. What about this dog? Post this dog. Why can't we post them both? This is clear Corky Derp erasure. And this is also clear Ralpha Z erasure. So I'm upset. I'm angry no matter what happens. I was gonna make a joke where I used one of Griffin's emotes, and I was like, "What about this dog?" Ha 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 ha. And then I felt bad before I even did it. So I'm not going to. We're dropping frames again. Okay. I have no idea if I'm live. I think I am. I think I'm here. Gonna do my silly little lectures, but it's bedtime. Go to bed. 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 Do your silly little lectures. Everyone gets one silly little task a day. The rest of the day, you just kind of sit there and you exist. Also, hello, Goose. Hello. Second account, even. You're an actual mother of an actual goose for the second time this time. Piss!
Piss.
Piss. Hello. Hello! Yeah, I'm back. God knows for how long. The internet could die at any moment. But isn't that what makes this stream beautiful? The mortality of it? Just like a human life, it's so short. So short and yet so full of sound and noise and vibrations in the atmosphere. It's incredible, really, what we can produce. Oh shit, she's back for now. For now. I also switched to just chatting because Fall Guys ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I've even closed the tab. That's how serious I am. I got that fire exit door. I'm off.
Piss time, everyone.
Piss time, everyone. I thought piss time was when I went away. You all started yelling piss. I'm just sat here, my silly little laptop, which has no internet, on my silly little phone, which hath internet, watching you all just yell piss. It's really heartbreaking. It really feels awful that I have to keep you in line like this. I gave birth twice to air. Just say you farted, it's okay. It's okay. We're not like that's fine. It's really natural, Goose. It's a natural process to give birth to air. I'm not judging. I am judging. You know what? Today I did a quiz. I did a careers quiz that was supposed to tell me what like my type in the workplace would be. Not the type of person I would flirt with in a workplace, but the type of person I would be in a workplace. And it was startling how many of the questions were like a binary choice between in a workplace, would you be kind and compassionate but a dumbass bitch? And then the other option would be in the workplace, would you be an asshole that knows facts and don't care about your feelings? And it was really gross because it was like, hey, what if you can be compassionate and not an idiot? Maybe that's the thing lots of people are. Hello. Sentoki, thank you for the follow. Hello. I'm kind of like wait, I'm kind of blushing. I think they're like a good speed like a pro speedrunner. Like they're actually good at games. Nobody say anything, but I think they're actually good at games. So I'm kind of like I'm kind of embarrassed. Wait. How dare you say farts, flatulence, you uncultured swine. True. Toxic, you just got completely destroyed. Completely destroyed by someone that gave birth to air twice today. Exactly, the two binary choices in a quiz. Smart asshole and himbo. Which are you in the workplace? It's not like a alignment chart where you can be chaotic good, chaotic neutral. No. You get two choices in the workplace. Either a smart asshole or a himbo. True. What is it? Is it Ben Shapiro or Brian David Gilbert? These are your choices. You pick one. Every person must decide for themselves which they are in the workplace. We love the intersections of misogyny and neoliberalism. Exactly! It's disgusting. But it meant that I ended the quiz with basically perfect 50-50s for everything. And it told me, like, hey, you're either really good at, like, emotional awareness and logic, or you're an idiot who hasn't decided what you're good at yet. And I was like, hey, maybe not. Person that's good at video games, impossible. True. Sentoki is James's fiance, and they are impressive, I have to say. I can't imagine being good at games. Never tried, never will. I've given up trying. Hello. And all himbo workplace is the dream. True. They should separate it. Based on how you do in the quiz, they should send you to a workplace so that the himbos can ramble free together in nature or something. I don't know what himbos do. And the logical assholes can, like, be mean to each other and enjoy it. I don't see why workplaces should allow the mixing of himbos and assholes. I think we should be separated. What are you gonna play? Maybe Animal Crossing, I'm lonely. Goose, I'm sorry, who's gonna break it to you? I can't play anything today. I can't play. I simply have to talk. It's a just chatting stream for as long as my internet exists. I'm sorry. Brian David Gilbert is not a himbo, he's the opposite. I give that back. Himbos must be jacked. BDG is a twink. And BDG is also terrifyingly intelligent to the degree where I don't think he has a brain, I think he has several. And I think he keeps them external to his body in a laptop, mayhaps. Which is why it was so bad when the laptop, the wizard, the hurdy-gurdy, these are words. Brian David Gilbert is incredible. I adore BDG. Any person whose name you can acronymize and they still possess the same energy, that's power. That's power. Like, some people would say that power is when you have a full name with, like, a sort of cool nickname in the middle, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. No, that's B tier coolness. A tier coolness? Just being an acronym, being a BDG. Your last message was my parrot. Your parrot said 2R equals? That's maths, Sentoki. Sign your parrot up to some kind of parrot school. I don't know. I don't know where they send parrots to be educated. Did you know that you can earn up to 20k a month by working from home and being your own boss? Whoa! Oh my god, Toxic, you trying to recruit me to an MLM? Toxic, you have an MLM that I could join? What do you sell? Avon products? Pills? What about raspberry ketones? I remember those things. I sure do. Did you know you can earn up to 20? Oh, okay, that's... What if that was the Namri summon instead? What if we gave up with the Namri summon of old that I can never remember? What if it was just that? He knows yellow. He does know yellow. He likes throwing yellow things off himself. Your parrot knows yellow and can type mathematical equations? Okay. I was joking, but this is like a seriously intelligent parrot. And it's a parrot as well, so does it speak? What does it speak to you? What are the prophecies that it doth deliver? Arya needs to go do some work, but you leave us all with piss. Aw, you're leaving me with all of your piss? I don't know what I did to deserve it. I didn't know I'd worked so hard, but thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Go do work. Do your silly little lectures. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. I apologize for the scuffedness today. It won't be fixed, I'll tell you that. Brian David Gilbert's latest video? Wait. Depends which one. I've seen a couple. I saw the hurdy-gurdy. I saw the how'd you say, Crash Bandicoot video. I've seen those. Small and young. Says quack. Oh, I'm losing it. You have no idea how much I love it when animals possess other animals as qualities. And that includes names. Like I have been enamored with the idea of having a dog called Fish for years. I'm not kidding. When I get a dog one day, just a little puppy to adore and adapt to its weird idiosyncrasies, I'm gonna name it Fish. You try and stop me. Oh, he's not started speaking yet, but he will. Oh, okay, okay. I'll enjoy that. I'll enjoy the messages which he does deliver. Good night, Goose. Um, homework sounds yucky, and I'm not gonna do it, so you have to, I guess. Griffin's message was in Australian. Beautiful. Also trying to recruit me to an MLM. They have MLMs in Australia. Truly wild. I'd love to join an Australian MLM. I'd fit in perfectly. What with my accent and all that. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Oh, wait. If I didn't recognize Did You Know You Can Earn 20k a month, it means I haven't seen it. I need to watch it? Ooh. I would love to watch it on stream, but I don't think that is mathematically possible. I will watch it. Today's going to be a short stream because of the fact that it isn't actually. We're not playing anything. I'm just here. I'm just here, hanging out. So it's going to be a short one, and then I will watch Brian David Gilbert's latest video because I hate the idea of missing them. My friend Luca has a rat named Frog. Oh, brilliant, incredible! And you know where you go from there? You get a frog and you call it Rat. You have to. At that point, you have to get multiple pets and you have to name them after each other. And then you take your rat on the walk and you yell frog, and you just have someone with you just holding on to the other pet and you just keep yelling. That's what life is.
Did you know you can earn up to 20k a month by working from home and being your own boss?
I did not know that you could earn up to 20k a month by working from home and being your own boss. Tell me more. I honestly want to learn. Or is that it? That's the basis of your pyramid scheme? That's it, Toxic? Wow. Pyramid schemes have been built on less, I'll give you that. I exist. I refuse. No, I don't. Coob, how dare you lie to me? How dare you lie to me? I've not existed since Aught 7. That's right, 1907. That's the last day I ever existed. That whole year, the last day I ever existed. You attempted to name one of the frogs a rat. Perfect. It would have been brilliant. You did miss out, I have to say. I'm not imagining your text to speech has an Australian accent. Yes, my text to speech is named Nicole. You can have a bunch of different text to speech bots through Twitch with wildly different accents, but we didn't like the British ones. They were very boring, and I did not enjoy their vibes. They were quite stinky, quite yucky. So we settled on Australian Nicole. They're called Phineas and Ferb. That's super valid. Okay, no, okay. So you've lost something by not calling one of the frogs rat, but naming pets Phineas and Ferb, truly god tier. Truly, my mind is blown. Blown in two. I have two minds now. I'm of two minds about it, because one part of my mind believes in Phineas and Ferb, the other part really does believe in rat. Every time Mello says 1907, I'm reminded that she has seen and enjoyed the real-time fandom game series. Oh, it's brilliant! I love it. I'm fascinated by the idea of improv game dubbing. I think that must be so hard, and it's such a talent to do that and have running storylines. If you haven't seen the real-time fandom stuff that I can't remember, Snapcube does, do it, because you're missing out. Leave this stream, go somewhere else, go watch that. Your family's sat nav has been Irish for years. I think it's tradition that when a human being is presented with a text-to-speech bot, they make it have as fun an accent as you want. For this stream, Australian is the best accent you can have. For a sat nav, it's 100% Irish every time. Occasionally, you go for Welsh if you're really leaning into it, but Irish is pretty solid. Stinky. Stinky. I agree. You're hoping to get rats next year. That would be cool, right? Have you got any names in mind? You got anything to beat Phineas and Ferb? Or Frog? Throw it at me. What you got?
Hey Mellow, I found this used copy of Sims 4.
A used copy of The Sims 4? What do you take me for? A used copy of The Sims 4? I'm realizing that's probably a reference that I don't get or don't remember, but I'm choosing to believe that you would offer me a used copy of The Sims 4. Not a fresh one? Not a freshly peeled copy of The Sims 4 grown from The Sims 4 tree? I deserve better. Wait, tell Sentoki they should let me get rats. Maybe you should get rat. What how's the compromise of getting rat? Just one? A singular rat? Technically not rats. Technically you could get away with it. Singular rat, yeah. A singular rat as a treat. Just a little friend to hang out. Frog. Oh, that's pretty good. You know what? Phineas and Frog, I would have liked that. I would have liked that. Shame that I missed out by having. I currently have two pets. They're two dogs. Two little fluffy little bastards, little rat fluffy bastards. One of them is called Smosh. Yes, that's after the YouTube duo Smosh. Don't at me, I was 11. And the other one is called Daisy, and we didn't name her. She was named elsewhere. We outsourced her naming to her previous owners. Baker and Tom. That's good, right? Now that's a good rat duo. I'll allow you that. That's I guess the joy with rats a lot of the time is that if you have rats, like James says, social animals that need company. So you get multiple and then you can have themed names, group names. And that's what you want to see. Baker and Tom is good, Phineas and Ferb is good. These are all amazing things. It doesn't have to be a rat. You could have singular other animal. There is a whole bunch. I could name maybe 5 animal off the top of my head. If you give me more time, I could probably name 50. I'm lying. I couldn't. Double digits? Could not. Can't think of a single animal. My little sister is called Sunshine, which is also the name of both of her golden retrievers. Oh my god. That's okay, again, that's also either a reference to something I don't get or don't remember, or that came from your mind, Toxic, which if it came from your mind, the sheer power, almost enough to fix my entire stream setup. Almost, but not quite. Not quite enough. How many people do you think got chinchillas or birds or something that lives along when they were 12 or 13 and named them Dan and Phil and now can't escape that fate? You're so right, James. God, you're right. Right now, living, just roaming about on the earth, a 7-year-old chinchilla's just called Dan and Phil. They're just hanging
You
out.
should know by now I've never come up with anything funny.
That seems like a lie when Nicole reads it out. Toxic, how about you have come up with everything funny? How about you invented humor in Ort 7? And since then, we've all just been copying the blueprint that you set out. That's what I choose to believe every day of my life. Actually, I use the word choice inaccurately. It isn't a choice. Because what did we learn from the Myers-Briggs workplace type quiz? Facts don't care about your feelings. Yay! Naming hamsters Dan and Phil. Trash. Trash, I swear to God. Not hamsters specifically. Please don't connect the idea of hamsters to Dan and Phil right in front of me. The Hatfic, huh? That was a dark time. And I'm not referring to the time when it was made, I'm referring to the dark time where Trash shared the details of the Hatfic with me, and I have since had to carry the knowledge as a burden, a heavy burden. Nay, a hat upon my head that I must always carry. Coob is 40% groovy. That's pretty good. Coob is the 50th person to have been thought of as groovy by Bruce Campbell. How about your funny? How about you invented humor and then stream died? Good choice of last words. True. I think it was because I'd revealed too much, you know? Like, I know too much right now about how humor is invented, and I tried to share that with you. Then it all went horribly wrong. Stream's not dead for me. I don't think. Yeah, I think that might just be toxic. Whoops. JK, unless. No, it's just for them. I never actually read the Hatfic. read it now and react on stream. Oh, so you want me to suffer? You want me to be in actual pain? I can't. Imagine reading. No, I'm pretty convinced, Trash, that you read their hatfic out loud. Or me and someone else were reading it and they read it out loud. So I didn't physically see the hatfic, but it was delivered to me unto the format of an audiobook. I have not read it with my eyes, but with mine heart and soul, it has been perceived. I have perceived the hatfic, and that's enough. that really is enough. Oh yeah, now you get the funky frog. Wait, that's really delayed. That's the wizard toxic command from like ages ago. Holy fuck. I mean, at least you get that fun frog now. You didn't get it earlier, but you get it now. How's that delayed frog? I would never read that out loud. Nobody would. It's worse physically reading it than hearing about it. True. But I'm convinced that it was read to me. I don't think you did then. Someone else did though. It was delivered. It is delayed. The stream is broken. That's fine. Hey, Melon, why? I will be mocked no more. May the seed of your petty humor grow and fester. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Again, I'm already suffering enough. I have no heating in my flat. There was a deceased rodent at the bottom of my stairs. There's probably a spider nest behind my sink. I can't shower. I can't cook. I have had to flee under duress to my home, where I have bad Wi-Fi and no stream. And in this current state that I am in, you would dare mock me with my words? It wasn't a mouse sprite, it was a rat, and it was at the bottom of my staircase. It was at the bottom of my staircase, just hanging out. And my family made a very more, because to get to my flat you have to climb up these very rickety metal stairs. And when I sort of rented the flat, I made a joke about how one day I would guaranteed fall down those stairs, and it was a matter of when, not if. And I was like, that's a funny haha, joking about me falling down the stairs, really funny. So when I came home and I told my mum about the unfortunately deceased rat at the bottom of the stairs, she was like, "Oh, it must have been trying to climb up and it fell." And it I laughed too much considering I was hysterical. You think you found a website? Oh, that I might like? Oh, chat might like. Okay, give me this website. Hand it over. Your website. Give it to me. My hands are empty of website and I want them to be full. I want to be full of website. Yeah, hand it over. Hand it over. Why not? We'll see how long we can milk this scuffed stream. We've been here technically for about 40 minutes. I think an hour. An hour is a good goal. I've had a good time. It's very weird to do just chatting stream. I don't do it often. Even though the format of most of my streams tends to be just yelling, chatting anyway. Like, I don't... That tends to be something I want to do. Okay, hang on. Let me try and get this link. But yeah, I never do just chatting. We did more of that back in March time, so this really is very March. I'm getting ridiculous March
People are
vibes.
sitting in the car and just gathering
Shut the fuck
rather than
up.
just, going out to
My
walk.
Twitch chat, my Twitch tab is yelling. Okay. Oh, this is a link. What is this, Griffin? I've clicked it. The website can't be reached, Griffin. Did you just dox me? Or is it not real? I'm experiencing 3 emotions right now, Griffin. Number 1, betrayal. Number 2, agony. Number 3, piss. Those are the 3 emotions I'm feeling. The website that Griffin linked me was piss.serve. but it didn't link anywhere. It just kind of went nowhere. I surfed the piss for a good 2 seconds before the ocean rapidly dried up. This is very March end of stream vibes. It is! Back in March end of stream, as historians such as Trash can tell you, we'd end the game after like an hour and a half of playing, and then I'd switch to this screen, the be right back, and we'd just chat for like an hour. Used to be fun. And then the piss happened. What if you click the link and it was just your stream? Yeah, what if Piss Surf just linked to my stream? Or not even my stream. What if Piss Surf linked to just like live camera footage from behind me? Just off my room, just from behind me. 24 hours a day, Piss Surf, just looking at me. It was fun. We looked at Strudel and me. Yeah, God, there was a stream where I'd put a berry strudel in the oven to cook about 45 minutes before no, probably about 5 minutes before the stream. So after about 45 minutes when it cooked, I had to pause my game, go get the strudel out of the oven, and I was so darn excited that I had baked that I took a picture of it. It was burned, by the way. It was completely burnt. It tasted awful, but I ate it all anyway. And I put the picture of the burnt strudel that I'd baked on stream, and we just looked at it for a bit. And that was the stream. I titled it Looking at Strudel, except I misspelled strudel, so it was Looking at Stoodle. And then we started talking about like kebab meat and how they like shave it off the skewers and how disgusting that was. So I just brought up like the kebab meat skewers, and then the stream title was inaccurate, of course, so I had to change it to Looking at Stoodle and Meat. And that was the stream. That was a good one. Only the real ones remember. I was so darn excited that I vaped. I vaped so hard and so fast that I physically heated up a strudel. Yeah, I say I put it in the oven. I did not. I just put it on a counter and vaped competitively. And after a long, competitive 45-minute vaping, the strudel was burned. Bone apple teeth, as they say. Good times. I have had good times. And then I stopped. Shame those good times have to end, huh? Vaping. The fun we do have. Whoa! I'm just looking at who else is live now. I'm like, I've mentally checked out of my own stream and I'm looking at what other people are doing. Gabe the Plant is live. Whoa.
Bone apple teeth.
Bone apple teeth. Okay. Also, the link doesn't work if it's sent, but if you type it, it sends you there. Okay. That's really funny, Griffin. I typed in your link. I typed in your silly little link. I know what happens. Everyone, right now, piss.surf. Go to your browser of choice and go to piss.surf. Chat will love it. You'll all love it. You'll all love piss.surf. Oh, I'm seething. Remember earlier when I said betrayal, agony, and piss were the emotions I were feeling? Yeah, I still am. Never stopped. In fact, actually, it's not fair to blame the piss feeling on you, Griffin. That's every day. That's every day, bro. With my Disney Channel flow. 5 mil in YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. How do you do that, Griffin? Genuinely, that's amazing. Is that permanent or is that for like an hour? For an hour, piss.surf is my stream. Are you using Chrome, actually? You might have to use Chrome. I'm not sure how it works. For at the very least for me, using Google Chrome, piss.surf links to my Twitch channel. I am proud to be the owner of piss.surf. Incredibly proud this here day. You have a Chromebook. Yeah, Trash, maybe the link doesn't work 'cause you're not using Chrome. Chrome's the only option. Look how far society has come that Chrome is the only option. Beautiful. It also works on Firefox. I should have got into Firefox. I bought a laptop recently to work more easily and to stream theoretically, but we've all seen how that's worked out. And when I got the laptop, obviously, I got Microsoft Edge. So I went through the ritual procedure of not using Microsoft Edge and replacing my recommended usual browser with something else. And I should have got Firefox. Everyone always recommends it. And it's supposed to be really good and better and, drives competition and stops Chrome from having Chromebooks or I don't know. But I didn't because I'm nothing if not committed. I'm in a committed relationship with Microsoft and also Jeff Bezos. It's not for that long. A year, I think. A year of piss.surf is still pretty good, Griffin. Like, I'm actually very happy with that. I won't lie to you. Piss.surf, wow. I can't believe I can just, like, link people to my Twitch with piss.surf. That's beautiful. I feel like my tone of voice doesn't really convey how happy that's made me. Thank you. Thank you so much for piss. Check stream chat. I think I will. Wait, is it really doesn't work for you? That's sad. That's sad. Everyone deserves a bit of piss. Yeah, no, in stream chat, there Trash has posted the screenshots of what it looked like. Like what my stream looked like when I was looking at meat and strudel. God, that was a good time. That stream as well, I think, was the origin of the Pika Puff train running gag, I suppose. It was either that stream or the stream after. Because at that point I just had Pika Puff as my profile picture. But shortly after that, I made it my whole brand. It is my identity now. I am this train. I took the one-way train. No, the midnight train. Why is it one way? I took the midnight train going everywhere, and I was that midnight train. Use Firefox, honestly. I really should. I should do it quick as well before I get too used to Chrome on my laptop. Because right now on Chrome on my laptop, all I have is one bookmark folder with 2 links. I've not logged into YouTube. I've not logged into Twitter, Facebook, nothing. All I'm logged into is Twitch and a university website that I have to use, and that's it. And before I get too entrenched in the Chrome system, I should probably evacuate. I should probably yeet myself off of this train. And yet I haven't yet. It's the category as Duolingo. Oh god, yeah, because we I think it was playing Hollow Knight, and then I stopped playing Hollow Knight and I needed to do my Duolingo for the day, but I wasn't done streaming, so I just did my Duolingo on stream. You know, back when I had the motivation and time to do the Duolingo, to do the do, as they say. And then the rest of the year happened, and oops, there it went. There she goes. No more Duolingo. But yeah, because the category had been changed to Duolingo to stream me learning like 3 words of Japanese, I forgot to change it to just chatting. So we were looking at meat and strudel in the Duolingo category for like a solid half hour. Owning a Chromebook makes me hate Chrome because Chrome OS could just do nothing. What's the Chrome OS like? Because I like Chrome, the browser, a lot. Like, it's all I've used for years and years, and I don't know how to leave it. Like, it sucks, but I'm in love. And I can't change that, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. But I imagine the OS is shit, just 'cause I'm so used to this. I'm so used to this. You haven't done Duolingo in so long, I feel bad. I was doing good. You were doing good, Trash. I hate to say it. I feel bad as well. Because I wasn't doing that great. I was like, I had a max streak of about 5 days. It was okay when I stopped doing the okay, help me. It was okay when I stopped doing Duolingo because I didn't have much to say behind it. But you were doing great, Trash, and I think you were enjoying it. It's very valid if you don't have motivation for it right now, because same, I just don't have time either. Like, when is there time in my day for it? But if you find time, do it again, because that was fun. And you enjoyed it, and language learning is really cool. Griffin said, did I tell you what happened with your midterm? You had a midterm, Griffin? I don't even think I've heard of a midterm. I've never had to do one of those. All I have are end terms and terms. I have 11 weeks of too much learning, and then they just say, right, go away, come back in 3 weeks, and then be assessed on all of it. And that's it. That's what they do. That's education for me. How's education for you? That rhymed. Whoa, I'm talented. Chrome OS is basically a Google Play Store apps, literally no software, games being possible to play. Yeah, you've said before, you can't play Sims, can you? Or I think Minecraft you have trouble with. That does suck. Because Minecraft especially, Minecraft and The Sims, should be playable on everything. They should be. They should be designed that way. So if Chrome OS just can't handle that, then ugh, yikes. Bright's learning 3 languages right now? I didn't know that, Bright. Oh, do you mean programming languages? That counts, but you're on thin fucking ice. You got an email that said, as you know, the midterm is in 2 days, and guess what? It's not in the calendar. Wait, so Griffin, you have a midterm that wasn't like... You have a surprise midterm? Oh my god, that sucks. That would be terrifying. How are you coping, my friend? How you doing? Hopefully they acknowledge that if you couldn't see it, then you can't really be held accountable for the fact that you weren't aware it was there, you know? Hopefully they deal with that. Have they dealt with that? Please, Griffin. I'm angry for you. You somehow managed to download Steam on Linux beta though, but you can't run anything on it. Wow. Okay, Trash, you had to like Linux? Linux, I hardly know her. I've never uxed Lin in my life. I don't think I will. Sims, Minecraft, stats software you need for uni, full version of Excel, which you also need. Oh, stats software you need for uni. Are you using R2, Trash? Are you coding in RStudio too? Because me too, my friend. But I don't have a Chromebook, so I'm fine. I'm really sorry. Haskell C and C++. What's C and C++? I don't think I've heard of those. I've heard of CSS, cascading style sheets. Back when I did a computing GCSE. Back in the day, you know, ye old 3-4 years ago. Wait, no, way more than that. Oh shit, yeah, 4 years ago. Ooh. Technically had a midterm today, but you skipped it because hospital. Yeah. For valid reasoning. You say skipped. I feel like skipped is the incorrect choice of like you don't skip a midterm because you're in the because hospital. You cannot have a midterm because of health reasons. Like that's fair. I consider just yeeting the class. Not because you don't think you could do the midterm, because this happens like every assignment. Yeah, like yeeting the class is more of a protest of like okay, if you're gonna do this every fucking time, it shouldn't be on you. It should not be on you, Griffin, to have to anticipate assessments and midterms that just aren't there. If you think you can handle it and that you do well, go for it. You might as well. But like, with the knowledge that you're doing well is more of a fuck them, because like, for you to do well on a midterm that you had no way to know was coming, that's really cool. That's really cool and impressive, and I bet you could. I bet you could. I bet you two monies, 2 currency numbers just for that. I sure do. You have a really old laptop with Windows. You just have to have 2 laptops open to do the stats. No, you've got a dual monitor setup, Trash. Don't phrase it like you have an old laptop for Windows. No. You have 2. You can sort of do some lecture things on one, and on the other you do your stats. Division of labor, my friend. Very cool and impressive of you. You realize that you're sat here with your headphones but they're not connected and you've just been listening to stream out loud. I hate it when that happens. At least it didn't happen in public, you know. You've only embarrassed yourself. You had to use 2 monitors the other day, but you don't actually have 2 monitors and you only have a laptop. So wait, so they asked you to use 2 monitors even though you only have... No. You completely cleared your desk, unplugged your TV, and just put it on your desk. Wow. Another incredible dual monitor setup. You and Trash have a very technologically advanced setups. You should stream. I mean, with this TV laptop combo, you should stream. You should. You've got the tech. You've got the tech. You got the brain. It's just a matter of doing. It's just a matter of the time. You only have 1 mouse though, so it's pain. Oh, I mean, at least you have a mouse. I don't have a mouse right now. I can count the number of mouses I have on one hand, without even lifting a single finger. Get it? Because I have 0. Because that's the number I have. 0. I also left my mouse at my flat. So right now at my flat is my microphone, my PC, and my mice. My mouse, my mices. My M-I-C-E, mice in my pants, you know? Mimp. A touchpad is technically a mouse. I would class it as maybe half a mouse. I would say a mouse has to be able to move. And sure, I could pick up my laptop and move it around where my hand is, but I won't do that. And I mean, even though that's on me, I don't think that makes my PC a man. Like, no, toxic. For the first time ever, I'm gonna say no. You're wrong. Touchpad is not a mouse. I refuse to believe. Today, I refuse to believe. Tomorrow, I will also refuse to believe. It goes on and on and on. His surf be working. I can't. I keep clicking it. I keep going back to Chrome, you know, the yucky one, and just typing in piss.surf. And wow, every time, the rush of anger. It's not serotonin, it's anger. It's virulent rage and a possessive.
Welcome to the Melomaniac channel. You can find it easily at piss.surf.
Genuinely now, you can find it easily at piss.surf. No longer do you have to go through the long, the absolutely arduous task of typing in twitch.tv/melomaniac with 2 C's. Like, my god, I'm exhausted saying it. Piss.surf. That's all you need to know. 8 words. Sorry, 8 letters. 8 letters. 9 characters. 8 letters. 2 words. Piss surf. You know what this means, though, right? Oh god, please enlighten me. Please. I'm scared. I can link this in everything I do now. You know, on my YouTube channel, where occasionally I make a video and I put link in bio, twitch.tv/melomaniac, I can just put link in bio, piss.surf for the next year. So for the next 3 videos, that's how long that's how many I'll do in a year. Piss.surf. We need to get a redo of the Hey Nice Cock shirt with piss.surf. It would have made, like, for an even better explanation of the shirt. Because as it is, it's just like, hey, what does your shirt say? Oh, that's kind of weird. Can you explain? And I'm like, yeah, I can. But if it had said piss.surf, trying to explain that requires so many layers of context that by the time I'm done explaining, you're dissociating. You've deceased. You're on the floor, writhing in pain. You've got to explain, hey, nice cock. You've got to explain Jackbox. You've got to explain the piss joke. You've got to remember that you've got to explain the link. You've got to explain Twitch. You got to do so much. It would take multiple hours. I could give a lecture on the Hey Nice Cock shirt, and in fact, I have, and I will. Oh, wait, speaking of lectures, so many of you, maybe all, I don't know, will remember my talks on the first one, of course, being Detective Conan, and my second being Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. I am planning a third right now. In fact, it's not just planned, it's in the calendars. It's down on paper when I will be giving it. But I don't want to give too many spoilers, because I want it to be experienced for the first time by everyone. But I'm going to say this right now, and I mean it. You're going to think I'm joking, and I actually mean it. It's actually semi-serious. It's not a ha-ha funny. Okay? I know it sounds like I'm lying. I know that at the beginning of my Barbie presentation, I also said it was serious, but this time, I mean it. It's not Princess Diaries actually trash. Because I was sitting, I was pondering, I was ruminating in my mind's eye what I wanted to talk about. I was thinking, what am I passionate about that I could talk about and actually really feel something? For the first time in my life, feel an emotion. And I was like, Princess Diaries is good. And I do have a Princess Diaries talk in mind for one day. I'm saving it up in my little headspace, my silly little head. But I realized that, like, there is something I really care about that I want to talk about.
Haha, I love knowing knowledge that no one else in the stream chat knows.
Haha. I mean, you know the title. You know the title and the concept. Well, no, you know the concept. You don't actually know the title. So, what do you really know, Toxic? What do you really know? Blue-green, hello! Oh, and Bright said, is it nicking bent coppers? Technically, maybe. Maybe. I'll give you... You might not even have an idea. I will give you the idea. I will even the playing field. I will remove Toxic's power. They will have no power here. So I don't know how many of you were aware of the channel Sugar Pine 7, headed by Steven Suptic and friend. But Sugar Pine 7 is like, I am in love with Sugar Pine 7, and my whole talk is just talking about that. Sugar Pine 7 was a very big part of my life, and really didn't get that many views. I mean, it did, but it didn't, and I kind of just want to share that. I have a ram in my house which has a rainbow thing on it. Wait, that's cute. Like a badge or something? Like a little sticker? Or a full ram. A rainbow ram. You have bred the one rainbow ram. I will have mentioned them before, Trash. I 100%. But yeah, like, see, you've not heard of them. Toxic, I don't know if I think I recommend you watch their content, Toxic. It's organized by season, and I think they've taken seasons 2 and passed that down. So if you find season 1 and you watch from, I think it is like why they cancelled SourceFed or the last day at SourceFed. If you watch from there, there's some excellent content in there. Like I think I've mentioned, I think I've said before something about like stealing my sense of humor from Chris Fleming on YouTube. That's a lie. I was lying. A lot of my sense of humor I stole from Sugar Pine 7. Like, their style of comedy is incredible. It's ridiculous, it's improv, but it's also just based on saying things and the sheer ludicrous, ridiculous nature of the things being said being the humor. Like, one time I quoted, it's in my Mantis Lords video, I said, I'm the captain of this ship and I will. That's from Sugar Pine 7. And what does it mean? Technically, it's not Rooster Teeth. It is, but it isn't. I'll show you a picture of my ram when it gets out of the wall. It's in the wall? Right, these things, you're not... You know when someone says something and you're like, oh, I'm confused, and then it just gets more oh, Minecraft RAM. Oh, wait, I love it. Is it glowing? It's glowing. You have a glowing rainbow ram in Minecraft. That's so incredibly valid, and I want it for myself. Gimme. Gib ram. Definitely did not know that you loved the 7 sugary trees. Definitely not. See, Blue-Green knew. Blue-Green probably has the max amount of information on Sugar Pine 7 and my connection to them out of you all. Toxic doesn't have the power here. Blue-Green does. It's all Blue-Greens. What even is my stream title? Hey, Harry, how about you go to piss.surf and then get back to me? Check out the link piss.surf. Go to piss.surf and then maybe you can talk to me. Yeah, it is not the Ruby people technically. Sugar Pine 7 was founded by Steven Suptic and a couple of his friends who made the videos. They got an office, they sort of put feelers out there, and they were eventually bought under the Rooster Teeth sort of umbrella. They were given a budget by Rooster Teeth. They made content under Rooster Teeth with like other Rooster Teeth brands as well, like Funhouse and Achievement Hunter, I think. And they're still Rooster Teeth owned, I think, for a little bit longer. They've still got a contract with Rooster Teeth, but I don't think they really do. Like, they can't make content together. It's piss time, Harry. Join the surf. We're a surfer now. 6,000 mellows to redeem a piss.surf command. I mean, I never say this, but you know you all can just ask. You can say, hey Mello, can we get a piss surf command? You can ask. I can say no, obviously. I can say I won't do that. Okay, a gift would you like a piss surf command, Toxic? I can get that for you. I'm really gonna stress I can't get it right now because I haven't logged into the place. So to make commands, I go through a website called Nightbot. Obviously, Nightbot is the thing that lists out the commands, but I can't log into Nightbot without my Twitch password. And my Twitch password, I do not remember it right now. The pisssurf command will be ready for you when the pisssurf command is itself ready to be delivered unto you. The pisssurf command is not something you can necessarily purchase. It is something that is delivered. It is not DiGiorno, but it is delivered. You can have that. Your vibes are 6%. Oh yeah, if you can make the command bright. Yeah, because you know how to make commands through Twitch chat, don't you? I'd love that if you could. Maybe it needs to include a link to piss.surf and then some preamble. Question specifically for toxic, no one else. If you're not toxic, mute for like, I don't know, a couple seconds. Toxic, do you want it to just be piss.surf, no context, or would you like it to be like a fun little go to piss.surf for fun content, go to piss.surf to hang out? Like, what's the vibe? What are we feeling? Question for me only. There's a bit of delay. I'll wait for your response. Trash is vibing. This isn't fair. I wonder what my vibes are. I'm afraid to learn. I won't lie. I'm just going to assume they're 100. You would like the latter. Okay, I'm trying to think. Make it fun, funky, and fresh. How about we make it seem like it's a link to something cool when it's really just a link to the stream. So, check out piss.surf for more piss. No, that's too much piss. I need to tone down the piss. How about go to piss.surf to find out more? Something vague, but also beautiful. Piss surf and go to piss.surf to find out more. It's nice, isn't it? It's vague, it's unassuming. It sounds professional, but that's the lie. That's the scam. The scam is that there is nothing professional about piss.surf. Want to make 20k from home, go to piss.surf to find out more. Wait, I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm I'm changing my mind left, right, and center. Griffin is actually correct, and I'm incorrect. Piss.surf. Want to make 20k from home, go to piss.surf to find out more. That, my friends, is how you make a command. Also, Namri didn't mute earlier. Namri, I have half a mind to ban you. Permanently. Permaban. When I tell you to mute for a few seconds, you mute for a few seconds. Earlier this year, I never would have thought I'd hear you saying all this stuff about piss. You know what? Neither did I, Harry. Neither did I. You think I chose to become this way? You think this was a choice? This is just who I am. You grow and change in this life. You start off as just a little thing, just a little wobbling baby. And every day you learn more and more about the world and you grow bigger and smarter and so much stupider. And then you hit 19 and all of a sudden all you think about is piss and shit and piss surf.
Piss surf.
Piss surf. Incredible. You don't even need the double P to trick Nicole anymore. Just say piss surf and it means so much. Namri's confused. I'm sorry. Want to make 20k from home? Go to piss.surf to find out more. This was worth the $2 I spent on the link. I hate to see that you spent money on it, but for only $2 to have the link piss.surf for a year? So worth it, Griffin. Infinitely worth it. I would pay that to whatever company this is multiple times over. In triplicate. In quadruplicate. However many times I need. Whatever the multiple of 8 is for cutting things. It was claimed. We claimed it. With our minds, with the sheer force of our minds and will, we claimed piss.surf for an eternity. Not a year, I promise. I will renew it single-handedly. Twitch.tv/melomaniac. Pfft, more like piss.surf. It's so nice. Aw. People get vanity URLs for like their YouTube channels where they make it like more reflective of their username. I get a vanity URL for my Twitch that just includes more piss. Just more piss. You said triplicate and my brain was just like, my results for coursework on the SEM are in triplicate. I'm Trash. You need to get your mind out of your education. Stop thinking, Trash. Stop learning. Please turn that off. No more. No more triplicate, okay? You've had enough. You've had enough coursework for an entire eternity. Me too, actually. I have too much coursework. Except the difference between you and me, Trash, is that I've not done it. I've not started it. Nor will I. I'm choosing. Every person has to make the choice for themselves to not do their education. I have chosen to pay my university with daddy government's money, but not to do anything with it. I will get my education, but I won't look at it. It will be presented to me and I will willfully close my eyes. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. The thing is, people that try to link are people that I trust would link fine, Like that link. Harry's not going to link something malevolent. It was just going to be a nice little piss.surf, just a friendly little piss.surf. But I'm too afraid to turn that off and have it be that anyone can send links. I really should, but I am too scared. I want to stop thinking, please. I worked all weekend and learnt today, did an exam on Friday. You did the exam, though. I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope that went well. I bet it did. Trash has a very big brain, mathematically. Like, you could prove it with science. And in fact, people have. That the scope of Trash's brain is not yet determined, but at a minimum, 10 to the power of 6. 10 to the power of 6. At a minimum. And we scientists are learning it grows bigger and bigger every single day. So, good job. Genuinely well done. I never have exams, so the idea of doing one is scary, but you did good, and I'm proud. I'm proud of you. We're all busy, but you work it through, take it one step at a time. I recently came to the conclusion that if I try and comprehend everything I have to do in the next 10 weeks all at once, I would panic. So instead of panicking, I'm trying my hardest to just look at it one step at a time, like instead of thinking of the essay I have to write and the video I have to produce and the cancer drug project I have to write and the filming that has to be done for the video and also the lectures and also the homework and also the live sessions and also learning to code in R. If I tried to comprehend all of that at once, I would simply cease to be. My insides would shrivel into each other and I would combust. So I don't. I'm just thinking about the lectures. You're scared about not being able to get a job after uni? It's your number one fear right now, aside from never being happy in my body. I mean, getting a job after uni, you're going to get a job. But also, I think it comes down to you can't think that far ahead. You can't physically comprehend that. You can do your best, to make yourself careers worthy, I suppose. You could do all those fun things that careers people tell you to do, like take quizzes that determine your type and work experience. But it's too far in the future to comprehend. That's for a future bright. But you will be fine. You're a brilliant person and you're going to get a job. Ultimately, even if the job is something that you didn't expect, you're going to get one and you will work and you'll be fine. I get it as a fear because, oh my god, same. I don't want to work in a lab and I'm doing a biochem degree. What the fuck do I do? But that's too far in the future for a human being to be able to deal with. So you simply do not. You say future? How about you fuck off? Yeah, get it? Boys, you're a programmer. I am a programmer. I know how to code in R. Head brackets data assigning variables. I'm a programmer in 2020. Pass me my R Studio. I'm ready to type. Thank you. 2 out of 10 tests done and you're at 19 out of 20. You're doing really good then, okay. If you just keep that up, which you will, obviously, then you'll be golden for the 10. A week at a time. I think that's the way you have to do it. You have to take it a week at a time. Sometimes even a day at a time. Sometimes even an hour at a time. Because to go any further than that is just too far. You'd suffer. And you don't need to suffer. I got to a video, not looking forward to it. Me too. Mainly because the video topic my group has chosen is one that is very stinky and boring. And I would rather not. I would rather do something interesting and not stinky. I would rather do something that smells of florals and maybe some lemon scents thrown in there as a little afterthought. But no, they went for stinky. Yeah, no, just don't get a job. Just make 20k working from home. Please go to piss.surf if you would like to learn more about making 20k from home. If you type !pisssurf in the chat, the link will be delivered to you and you can find out more about the scheme that I'm offering. grad job, though. Getting a grad job, I don't think it's as simple as just, graduating and getting it immediately. Maybe it is for some people, but I'm fully expecting to work in retail or customer service for a bit and then get some sort of grad job. And I think that's okay. Everyone has different rates of growth for things like that. And for me, working a job that actually uses my degree is probably 10 years into the future. That's okay. You'll be fine, Bright. It is in your future. You didn't like customer service, it killed you, and you barely worked interacting with the customers, then you won't end up in that kind of job. You won't. It's something you don't like, so it's something that's not suited for you. So you have other things that are suited to you, and that's where you'll end up. That's how it works. Round and round we go. You're going to do great, Bright, I promise. And that's in the future anyway. You've not even gotten to the stuff that will lead to that stuff yet. Like, of course you're worried about it. Because the things that will set you up for that grad job you'll get aren't even happening yet. They're happening in the future. So proud. Proud of my programming. I really am. Me too. Yeah, a collection of transferable skills is probably smart. Because if you start making that now, you can add them as you go and you can add the evidence. And then, in a couple of years when you need that grad job, you've got this entire document in your head or written down that you can just pull from. There's a lot of other... Trash is actually the resident job expert here. Trash has a job. I've never done that in my life. So all I can give is advice that's like, you'll do great because you're a good person with skills. Trash can give advice that's like actual, okay, working. This is how working works. Not familiar with it myself. I'm not going to work. I'm going to marry wealthy and they will just provide and I will hang out. I'll just hang out. In fact, I don't even need to marry wealthy because I'm already married to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos provides me with a hefty sum daily, hourly. I am stealing from the rich. Stealing is a synonym for married, right? Yeah, I think so. I googled it earlier. I think I'm right. Right, as many transferable skills like talking. These are good skills to have. Make a list, write it down. Write it down, give some evidence. Then you're bound. Easy. Done, loaded. Done and done, my friend. Yeah, make a list of skills. I'm not going to do that until I'm 34 and desperate, but you should start early. You don't have to wait till you're 34 and desperate to figure out what job you do. You meant to apply for a job today, tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow isn't that far off. You'll do it. You had today to think and ponder, Namri. Tomorrow you apply. I think you should. And if you need help with that, Namri, I'm not good at job things again because I've never worked, but I can try. I can hang out. I can be moral support. I can sit in the room and look over a shoulder and force it, Sidon's a prince, so he's pretty loaded, just saying. How much do you think Sidon makes a year? Like what? 20K? Sidon works from home. He's a prince. 20K per year? I'd marry into that family. They're all fish people. And I am a person, but I don't think that should change anything. I think we're still meant to be. We're equal in everything but anatomy, and that's what's important. Equality, not anatomy. I can't even talking. Griffin, don't sit here and lie to me. Don't sit here and lie to me, you Twitch streamer. What are you, some kind of Twitch streamer? Open it, read a book, Griffin. Learn what streaming does, okay? Streaming does talking. Oh, someone just messaged me on Discord asking why it says I'm streaming, I'm drowning in piss. I should have been aware of this. I should have been more conscious of the fact that people I know in real life would see that I'm streaming, I am drowning in piss, and they would think about it and they would question it. I didn't think about that until now, but now I've thought about it and I've chosen not to do anything about it. I'm still drowning in piss. It feels like it was ages ago now. The reason the title is I'm drowning in piss is because when the stream cut out, everyone just kept yelling piss and I was drowning in it. And here we are, an hour and 4 minutes later, and that seems very minor compared to what the title has been since then. You had 3 days to think. Then maybe you need 4. Everyone has different speeds for things. You have 4 days and then you apply. There'll be a time limit for applying, obviously, but I doubt you're nearly there, Like the deadline's probably in a couple days. You've got time. Apply tomorrow. Come on, commit to the idea of applying tomorrow and you will. We're dropping frames badly as well. Not that I have really any frames to drop, but you need to apply for years in industry jobs in 12 months. Start preparing for that now a little bit. Do it a little bit day by day. Make a list of the things that you need to do between now and then for that. And then take them one at a time. Because you can't think about it in terms of what needs to be done at the end of 12 months. You have to think about it in terms of the littler things that you've got to do in a couple days or in a week. And you take it one at a time like that. I forgot I do that. Do not perceive. You forgot that you stream? How about I use some of your emotes? Just to remind you. You have some pretty good ones. Like Griffith42 Pog. And Griffith42 lol. And Griffith42 happy. And Griffith42 cool. And Griffith42 huh. That's all of them. That's actually a bunch. I hate... Ooh. That's kind of a pro number. That's a good number of emotes. Yeah, at Trash's Uni, they help get you placements to give you an entry point. There probably will be someone at Redacted for you, Bright. There will be. God knows where they are, because I don't talk to anyone about things like that. I need to speak to a careers team myself. But, again, I'm taking that a bit at a time. Right now, I've got to focus on the work that I have to do, like the notes. I can't think too much about having a job. I'm a professional Twitch streamer. I stream on Twitch to millions of people. Yep. Who needs a job when you're married to Jeff? Put that on my gravestone. In 100 years. My goal as a biochemist, by the way, is to invent some sort of drug that makes me immortal. And I will not be sharing the drug with anyone else. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyway, yeah, I'm never gonna die. The job was posted 25 days ago. What does this mean? Oh, okay. Job type full-time, job types full-time, part-time. Small business allows you to work with the owner and become part of a close team. Job type full-time, job types full-time, part-time. I have no... Okay, so either it means that you've got full-time, or you have a non-full... A time that's non that's full? Excuse me? Who? Yeah, I have no idea what that means, Namri. I'm guessing it means that they're... It feels weird that in a job application they'd let you know, hey, just in case you didn't know, you can have jobs that are full-time and you can also have jobs that are part-time. I think that must mean that that's one of the jobs available at the place you're looking, Namri. I think it must mean that there are both types that are available for the picking. Yeah, like Trash said, with everything really in terms of careers and work and university or education or anything you're in, you have to think of what you can do now, trying to ignore the actual endpoint. If you split things up into as small tasks as you can, and you focus on working on the one that you're on, then it goes much quicker, much smoother, and with much less anxiety because you can't comprehend this giant thing that has to be done. You can only comprehend it in small steps. Kind of weird for my course because of all of your lecturers do casework on the side, so they have lots of links to industry placements. That's a pretty good plus. That is. And I mean, the fact that you know that bodes well for you, Trash, I have to say. I have fucking no clue with where I go. No idea. But like I say, I don't want to work in a lab and I do biochem. So my options are pretty limited. And I will go from there. Kinda sus, Namri. Getting a job? Kinda sus. A part-time, full-time job types job? Kinda sus. Empty time. I feel like it's... With the delay, I have no idea what that's in reference to. My stream might have even gone down and I'd not know. I'm empty. Hi, empty, I'm dad. Which, speaking of stream, we've actually been live for about an hour and a half, which is pretty good considering that I've not played anything and I'm using Wi-Fi. But I think I'm probably going to end the stream within the next 20 minutes or so, maybe even less. And then I will be going on holiday for a week. Not a physical holiday, but an emotional one. Yes, I will be checked out. Not of a hotel, but of spirit. Your issues that you want to do casework, but you also don't want to present evidence in court. You don't want to Ace Attorney it and present some. You don't want to Miles Edgeworth it and present some justice. You don't want to Phoenix Wright it and present evidence in court. No, that's fair. That is fair. Is there anything you can do casework wise that just doesn't involve that part? Like, is there a casework behind the scenes rather than like a casework presenter? I don't know how cases work. It's probably startlingly obvious, but I don't know. This case, can't open it. This case ain't working for me. That's all I can say. The Rent-A-Dad emote. Oh, beautiful. Melima 5 dad. Maybe you didn't have this, Griffin. But you know, Griffin, when you become affiliate and you get really excited for emotes and you look at your prefix and you are like, huh, maybe I don't want Melima 5. Or for you, maybe I don't want Griffy 42. And then you're like, how do I change this? And you realize it's something that only partners can do, and then you're sad. Remember that feeling? I remember that feeling, Griffin. I remember that feeling a lot. But I've warmed up to Melima 5. It's a nice thing to say. Reminds me of melanomas, which is a skin cancer, which is less fun. But the 5 is a fun little number. And you've got 42, which is actually a very fun little number. Because I used to live in a flat that was flat 42, and it's also the special number. Melima number 5! A little bit of Monica in my life. Yeah, get it? Melima number 5, the song. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I said earlier, I'm just jamming to Ram Ranch. That's hard for my brain to say. I can't say that. What's Ram Ranch? Is this themed around the sparkly, glittery rainbow ram that's in your Ram Ranch? Oh god, also I missed a couple things from trash earlier, somehow. Can't wait for next semester where you have to present evidence where your lecturers try to find gaps in what you're saying to make your evidence valid. Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Okay. Presenting evidence seems a lot less fun when it's being very carefully monitored for holes. That is less fun. That's being the lawyer. This is you go up and say, I'm an expert on these my findings, and the lawyers say, haha, you said one word wrong, you're dumb and invalid and bad at your job. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm the larger point you're making is very fair because it must be really. It's not a very moralizing job, is it? It's very demoralizing if you go up somewhere and you present your evidence that you know as an expert is true, and lawyers their job is to just catch you out on it. But you are interested in casework. I know that Ariaxi in chat is interested in lawyering, and I just had this very sudden image in my head of Trash versus Ariaxi, and I felt it. I felt it quite strongly. Yes, Griffin just said yes. Bright is Bright 60. Bright, that's actually a good one. Because, yeah, it's the first 5 letters, isn't it? So you've got the full word. And 60 is a medium quality number. I don't get good vibes like I do from 5 and 42, but I don't get bad vibes. I'll tolerate a 60. But having Bright be the first part, incredible. In fact, you did that on purpose, didn't you? Like, you made it a 5-letter word because you knew about the emotes. That's smart. I didn't think that far ahead. If I ever started streaming, I wouldn't be toxic. I'd be toxic A. Can't ever stream now. You'd be like toxic A 34. Isn't that sucky? Doesn't that suck? I mean, Harry would be Harry. But you'd probably be Harry 1000, 4000 billion 64 999. Ah! Like, that's what number they'd give you. Because there's an infinite number of Harrys in the world. There's slightly less toxic A's. Ariaxi, please be kind to me. I want Ariaxi and Trash to just verbally destroy each other in court. That's what I want to see. New stream idea. Except in a nice way, so it isn't demoralizing. So that would be tough. If you wanted to make an ass emote, all you'd need is the SS. So it would be Toxic A 34, which still works. It's not bad. I don't hate it. But it's 6 letters? No. M-E-L-O-M-A. Oh yeah, no, you're right. There's 6 letters. Sorry, I can't count. I hate to reveal this to you live, at 9:37 p.m. at this here Chili's tonight, but I can't count past 2. Trash is good at debating, but you're not allowed to put any personal opinions, so you can't say anything bad that isn't in your report. So it's basically like lawyering, but without the part that actually you would be good at, and just the part that's demoralizing because other lawyers yell at you for saying a word. God, yeah, no, that would suck. That doesn't sound good at all, Trash. That sucks. It feels really weird that as an expert, you're supposed to just be like, here are some facts. Because experts also have opinions that should be valid, surely. Like, your opinion as an expert should be considered. That would suck. Infinite. Behold the infinite possibilities of Harry's. The Harry Consortium. The International Harry Consortium. The IHC won't let me be. So let me be me, or let me see. That's my rap. Thank you. 6 letters you get friggin'? Also, it just occurred to me, if it is 6 letters, which I didn't realize it was, because as we've established already, I cannot count, Harry actually gets Harry 2. So you get Harry 2, followed by an infinite number. So you're Harry double the infinity number. You're Harry double infinity, which is actually pretty cool of you. Not as cool as Bright 60. Not as cool as Toxic Air 34. Not as cool as Frickin', but close enough. Close enough that I'll allow it, but you're on thin fucking ice. Expect to get opinions, but you have to write it in your report before you present. If you contradict your report, you're basically done. So if they say something you know is incorrect, but it's not in the report, then you can't really banter back. You can't really defend it, can you? That does suck. That feels like a flaw in the legal system. Not to be discovering flaws in the legal system at 9:39 p.m. in this here Chili's tonight, but I do think that's a flaw in the legal system that needs to be fixed. Because I feel like you should have more freedom as an expert to explain outside of what you anticipated would need explaining. I take it back. No. No! No? I just got a notification. I'm just going to ignore that. No, I don't trust it. Legal system kind of flawed. I do agree. How about we abolish the legal system? How about we replaced it with our own, the illegal system? And it's a system based on the ability just doing crime. Just doing crime all the time, every day. Don't ignore the notification. Look at it. The thing wasn't, it wasn't notification in my notification. It was notification in my. It wasn't a notification. It wasn't a notification in my mini feed. It was a notification in my Twitch chat. I never get notifications in my Twitch chat. But I suppose I can. It said that Griffin is continuing the gift sub they got from Bright. And I was like, I want to thank, but I didn't hear the peak puff noise. So what am I supposed to do? I'll thank you anyway. Thank you for continuing the gift sub. Go to piss.surf actually if you'd like to find out more. I thought you had Discord open. Oh, wait, I have Discord open. That's the notification. Wait, I have another one. Okay, so in my mini feed, no notification. In my Twitch chat, a little bit of a notification. In my Discord, a DM from Harry, all capitals. Shut up! I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm breathing. You're the one that's not breathing. I don't know why that's tickled me, I have to say. I'm amused. I'm perturbed. I am, how you say, disturbed, in fact. I'm also ending the stream soonish. Because I have no game. I have no game to play, so why am I here? What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I have no reason. What is you can't stream if you're not playing a game. Just stop. Just stop doing it. I'm just going through all the discords now. Look what you did. Oh, look what Harry made me do. Go through Discord is what I do. Very turbed. Yeah, if I had to sum up how I was feeling, in the simplest of terms, just turbed. Straight up turbed. Me too. That's what I print out when So I'm a robot. We've established that before. When you press the buttons that are hidden in my arm panel, I print out from the mouth just a very small piece of paper. You know how like receipt paper is kind of shiny in a way that feels like it would taste good, but doesn't. I've tried receipt paper. Don't eat it. But that's what I do. I print it out. I'm really nostalgic for Bakugan. Bakugan. Wait, I'm gonna Google Bakugan. I don't know if I remember it. Bakugan? More like Bakukan. Google Bakugan. Okay, the stream seems to have cut out for everyone, briefly. I mean, I'm dropping a lot of frames. I will be honest with you. But did I do it? Did I? Wait, so I said just stop and the stream cut out? That's good. That's good. Oh, I remember Bakugan. Loosely, vaguely, the way one remembers a fever dream that they have since repressed. That's how I remember Bakugan. God, yeah, I think I had Bakugan. That was probably on that was probably on a TV channel that aired exclusively cartoons at like 7 a.m. I feel like I watched Bakugan when I was putting on my school shoes and getting in the car. Like I think that's my Bakugan experience. So probably very different to Brights and Griffins, but that's mine. I've shared my Bakugan. Now you Bakugan share yours. Stream's buffering, so you're missing Bakugan talk. I'm so sorry. I think it's buffering for everyone. I've dropped 36% of frames over the last 2 minutes, which is almost half, technically, if you round up quite a bit. Bakugan was your Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh? You know what? I think it partly was for me. Oh no, you know what my Bakugan Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh was? Digimon Data Squad. Digimon fucking Data Squad. Get in my fucking Digimon Data Squad or get out of my stream. Also, Dinosaur King. Dinosaur King is what you want to be. Make you move, come on, make you move. That's all I can say to you in this Hit Chili's tonight. I loved Bakugan. Yeah, I think Bakugan might have been a shared thing. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say they didn't like Bakugan. Can't remember what it was about. Can't remember what it gave me emotionally, but I did love it. Digimon Data Squad was incredible. So there was a TV channel called like Pop. And at like 6 p.m., Pop aired this show called, I think it was called Backyard Science. And me and my brother would go in his room because it was the only room that had like the aerial that had this channel, Pop. And we would watch Backyard Science. And then after an episode of Backyard Science from like 6:30, there would be 2 to 3 episodes of Digimon Data Squad. And we would watch them. And then the next day we would do the same thing. And we would do it in the summer. And that is one of my fondest childhood memories of watching Digimon Data Squad with my brother and then going outside at like 8 p.m. playing on the trampoline for a bit because it was still sunny. That was my childhood. Do you have to do the weird scientific rounding where 5 rounds up to the nearest even number instead of always up to remove bias? Wait, no? That sounds disgusting. Trash, that sounds a bit statsy to me. That's very statisticky. Very stats. Mimi stats. We don't do enough like statisticky forensic stuff. For us, they more like show us the electron transport chain more detail than any human being should be aware of. Like, I am too conscious of ETC. I learned too much about the electron transport chain yesterday, and I can't get it out of my head, as Kylie Minogue once said, and we all listened. This video on YouTube of 11-year-old Griffin explaining Bakugan strategy, being unable to do maths. That's on YouTube? That nutritional content is free? I could have that for free? In a few months, the video will be the exact middle point in your life. God, you need to celebrate that. When you reach that point, Griffin, you need to shout it from the rooftops. You need to share that with everyone, because that's incredible. That's a fun fact. I missed a bunch there, so let me scroll back up. I want to rewatch Digimon Data Squad. What if me and Bright rewatched all of Digimon Data Squad sometime? JK, unless. I mean, unless. Leomon. I always liked the ones that were like, the ones that were like hot flower women. The ones that was like just a flower but with curves. I was always like, that one's fun. I wonder why. I wonder why I thought that. Anyway. if you round up, you could have positive bias. I mean, it makes sense, but that feels like a really weird way to do that. Maths is whack. I don't like it. Trash's course is stats and bones. Stats and bones may break my bones, but bones will never bones. Bones? That's what I've been taught from a very young age. You're watching it now. Hey, if it helps, how old did you say you were? 11 years old. There are videos, Griffin, of 11-year-old me and one of my friends at the time, recording like basically a mini podcast where we just talked about bullshit. My voice is the worst. It's the same as it is now, except slightly pitched up, and my local accent is much stronger. Everyone has some videos of themselves when they were 11 being a bit of a freak. And yours at least sounds like educational, teaching about Bakugan. Mine was just talking about. I have recorded on video the first time I ever tried a sausage roll, which is a big deal. Now that I'm vegetarian. Did you one day just go rewatch Chicken Less? I mean, hit me up. There's a lot of episodes of that, but hit me up. God, the characters. I can't remember what they were all called. Can't remember what the token female character was called, but I remember the blonde rich boy was called Thomas. That was fun. Mellow likes hot flower women. Hot bug wife and hot flower women. That's apparently my taste. There are vlogs of 13-year-old me very cursed and I don't even hide them. I think that's the thing. It's tough to hide because on one hand, I'm horrified by these videos of me, as I'm imagined you all are by these videos of yourselves on the internet. And on the other hand, I think that it's good to keep them. I think it's good to keep them and sort of reflect on how we've grown. And it's really nice, I think, as a generation that we can have these videos up online that we can look at and just think about and ponder and ruminate, etc. Those are my thoughts anyway. I've had a couple of them in my time. About to stop. Kind of sad my childhood YouTube channel is gone. There were like hundreds of vids on there. Griffin, we've had similar. I mean, I had a YouTube channel previously when I was about 13, maybe, separate to this other thing. It was called like Geeky Gaming, because obviously, and I didn't have hundreds. You seemed a lot more committed to your childhood YouTube channel than I was to mine, but I had probably tens. Bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's videos, a bunch of Sims 3, probably Minecraft. Yeah, a little bit of Minecraft. And when I was about 14, I deleted the channel and I lost all of them. And I really regret that. And I don't know if it was the same for you, but don't ever delete your YouTube videos. Make them private if you're going to do anything, and then try and keep the account, because holy fuck, it's so nice to be able to look back at all that. You have a 20-minute video of you panicking on a plane? I don't think I've seen that one. You started a Majora's Mask 3D playthrough. See, at least Trash had the right idea of just keeping it up, you know? Because it's worth keeping to reminisce about. I really do. I really regret deleting that channel. Because there are things that I would have loved to go back on now and look at and think about, and I really regret that. And yeah, that seems to be how you feel, Griffin. You're listening to the Bakugan opening on repeat. You get yourself a PS3 and Bakugan, you'll stream it. Oh, do it. Do it. How many subs? I will donate. I will donate. I will gift. I will host. I will follow. Whatever you need. Whatever you need, I'm there. In my head, I was thinking, I'm going to start taking these YouTube more seriously. I got to delete these. Yeah, for me, it was more because the gap between me deleting that content and sort of having the channel I have now is actually quite a couple of years. Like, there's quite a gap between my last video from that channel was probably about 2013, and my first video from my current channel is probably about 2015-16. So I didn't consciously delete those videos deciding to take YouTube more seriously. I think I deleted them because I was embarrassed. I think I deleted them because I didn't think it was going anywhere and I just wanted it gone to do like a reset. And that's an even worse decision. Like, at least Griffin, you decided you wanted to take it more seriously, but then didn't follow through with it. Like, I didn't even make that decision. I just stopped. Hello, Chai. Hi. You have a hide and seek video, very innovative. You were really breaking boundaries. A Majora's Mask playthrough? Panicking on a plane? playing hide and seek. Like, you didn't just vlog, you know, you did something serious, and that's admirable. Oh, is this the Bakugan opening? You know what? I'll open it on my phone because the second I open anything on my laptop right now, it chugs. It chugs quite a hefty amount. Quite a hefty amount, my friend. It's logged. My phone has logged me out of YouTube. That's fascinating. Bakugan Battle Brawlers opening. This is probably going to send my brain back 10 years, and God, I can't wait. Fuck, I can't wait. I will watch it after the stream when my internet is healed. Like IRL hide and seek. Feel the stress of waiting to be found in video form. See, that is innovative. People love like horror game Twitch streams. How about IRL live hide and seek out in the outdoor world? I think that's important. How we doing? How we doing? I'm streaming from a very scuffed setup, and I'm about to take emotionally a week off from streaming, so I'm doing quite good. How are you, Chai? I'm also ending the stream probably in about 5-10 minutes. That's all the context you need for today. You have a theme park vlog that you actually enjoy and as a video of one of your last rides on a flat ride that got removed soon after. Really? See, Trash, your YouTube video seems like it was more of like a really fun way to document a portion of your life, which is why I think that's so cool that you just keep it up. Because of course there's going to be things in there that are embarrassing to look back on, but it really, I'm really glad for you that you kept them up and that you can go look back at them because these are really nice things. These are just really nice things that you did in your life that you can just look at, and it's I think that's partially a lot of the joy of vlogging that I think seized people in that kind of era. The idea of just being able to have all this stuff that you've done, just hanging out. 20-second video announcing that you have Twitter that was made moments after you made your Twitter. Again, content. I don't know how this didn't blow up, like, to the nth degree. I'd watch so much. I'd eat this shit up. I'd have done so much. Is this last mellow stream for a while? Not for a while. The plan is that I'm not going to stream Wednesday. I'm going to take the day off, try and get some work done and catch up. I'm not sure when I'm moving back to my flat. Like, I'm at home right now. That's why I'm streaming just chatting, so I can't really play any games very easily. So yeah, there's going to be no stream on Wednesday. And then if I'm back at my flat by Saturday, there'll be a stream, obviously. But that'll be the next one. And that's if I'm at the flat. If I can't move back till later than that, we'll have to see. Mellow rest. Joke's on you. My day off on Wednesday when I don't stream and I choose to take a day off for the first time in about 9 months. I'm not going to rest. I'm going to do university work. Haha, joke's on you. I'm going to do something I haven't done in 9 months. I'm going to do uni work after 8 p.m. Woo! Staying up late. Taking notes on oxidative phosphorylation. Learning how to gene sequence. Sanger sequencing, my friends. I can't wait for Wednesday. Most of the videos are from 5 years ago. 5 years ago is a long. That's a lot of years. I don't remember 5 years ago. I skipped straight to now. I skipped straight from 1907 to now. Don't do uni work after 7 at the latest. I think it's good to do it like that. I think it's good to try and get stuff done in the morning and then end your day. Generally, that is how I do because I have society or streaming from about 6, 7, or 8. So I try to finish work way before then. I just don't. Which means that I'm behind, which means that Wednesday I have to. No mellow stream sure would be a shame if someone was streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to fill the gaps in our hearts. Really would be tragic, you know, if maybe I turned on my auto host and I maybe was hosting someone during those hours. So even if someone did come to the stream expecting a stream, they were directed somewhere else. Oh, Bright, wait, you're going to bed? Get some rest, Bright. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for reminding me that Bakugan exists. Enjoy listening to the opening on repeat. Bye. You do 9 a.m. starts, it's a vibe. 9 a.m. starts is good. I think as long as you get into the habit of them, you're golden. Because then you you know, you just wake up early and you do things early. I got into the habit of waking up post 10 a.m. and that's waking up. So, have to say. Also, Chai, maybe I think can someone do the piss surf command for Chai, please? It can't be me, of course. I'm 2 inches away from my laptop, from my keyboard. I simply can't do it. Someone else will have to. Oh yeah, Sanka sequencing is really fun. I reviewed it today actually because we only learned it last week. You're a year ahead of me when it comes to like molecular uh biology stuff like that. Sanka sequencing is cool. Nanopores? Oxford nanopore technology is fucking sick. Like, they put a nanopore on a membrane, so they just put this tiny, tiny hole, and they make sure that the DNA is like unwound as it's fed through. And basically, they electrically stimulate the nanopore. So as DNA goes through, every base changes this electrical stimulation in slight ways, and that can be detected by a computer. So basically, what you can do is just force this bit of DNA through a tiny ass hole, and a computer will go beep boop and tell you where the bases are, and it's fucking cool. Okay? Okay? Anyway, yeah, go to Piss Surf to find out more. If you'd like to find out more, Chai, you should go to Piss Surf. I think you would like to go to Piss Surf. You're on the floor now? Yeah, how is the floor? How's the air down there, Griffin? Is it fresh? Why'd you let me to your stream? I'm already here. Yeah, but it's important that you don't. It's important that you go via the Piss Surf link. It's important that you end up at my stream via piss.surf. We'd hate for you to go there via twitch.tv/melonmaniac. That's worse. Yeah, Human Genome Project is cool. Not to be too science on main, but science is cool. Like, the overlapping contigs to like find gaps. Oh, I loved it. I'm in love. You're closer to the cats. How is Kiki? I am correct that it's Kiki, right? I hate it when I get animal names wrong. I feel awful. I feel like a heathen and a mistake. Kiki, as in delivery service. Say hi to cat. You pissed and served. Yeah, but did you do them both at the same time? This isn't an and or, you know, situation. You need both at the same time. You need to surf that piss. Griffin, thank you so much for that piss surf thing. That's incredible. I'm losing my marbles about it. I've lost my marbles in the surf. Join the surf. And I do need to end the stream now because I'm at home and I'm yelling. And I don't know. I've had a good time today. It's weird to do a just chatting stream for like a couple hours, but I've had a good time. I'm gonna really miss you all on Wednesday, but I mean the implication is that Chai might be live. So if anyone sees like a little notification maybe in the Discord at some point in the week in the self promo when Chai links his Twitch, maybe you all should check that out. Maybe even I will. Who knows? But I've had a good time. How wild is it what was considered junk DNA might have a ridiculous amount of functions we cannot comprehend? Yeah, I mean the fact that we only really understand like a bit, or more than anything, the fact that even in the most recent versions of genome sequencing, they've still only assembled one chromosome from end to end, and that's the X chromosome. The rest of them, they haven't actually got the full sequence. They just don't know what it is, all of it. Like, there's always going to be gaps. And that's very upsetting, but also really cool. And the repeats, and just, oh god, I love junk DNA. I love DNA. Call me piss DNA, because that's what I want to do to it. Maybe not. I will not be live on Wednesday, probably Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, okay. Fair. I could be there Thursday. Tuesday I cannot. But either way, you should put the link in self-promo. I'll try and auto-host you, actually. I think I should. It's a shame that there's no gamer domain. That is a shame. Piss.gamer would have been a game changer, as they say. But piss.surf, it is evocative. It evokes a certain je ne sais quoi, a certain image in mind that is very slow to leave the mind. And that's what I want. I want piss.surf to stay in your mind, and I want you to just keep going back to it. Except not this week, because I'm busy. Like, I'm busy. I don't know. It occurred to me earlier today that I only stream 3 days a week, which for some people is very, very minimal. And there are streams that I've missed over the past 9 months. But generally, if I can't do a Saturday, I do a Sunday. And if I can't do a Wednesday, I do a Thursday. So in the past 9 months, I've only missed about 2 stream days. I've never had a day off. And it's hard with Twitch because you feel like you can't really have a day off. Because if you have a day off, then everyone will forget that your channel exists and you will come back and no one will be here. But I don't know. I just found it wild that I've been doing this for so long and I've been loving it for so long and I've just not had a day off. Normally I give things up within like 2 weeks. They should give you your own domain, the gamer domain, just for Chai. Chai.gaming. Gaming? Could have got Obama.zone for $20. You could have been the proud owner of Obama Zone. I think that's a worthy investment for maybe your Twitch, Griffin. I think save the piss surf for me, $2 piss surf, and you can be $20 Obama Zone. I don't know why you'd want to be, but you could be. Piss.chai. Tell me why I clicked that link like I was expecting it to go somewhere. You'll be here, you don't have a choice, you're trapped, true. But that's the thing, I'm scared. What if a Wednesday comes and goes and I don't stream and you are released from your curse? What if the chains that doth bind you here find themselves removed? I'm only a little conscious of it. I think it's the thing that you feel on Twitch where you think that if you stop doing your routine for even a little bit, then you suddenly become irrelevant and you just disappear off the face of the platform. I think everyone feels that to some degree. But fuck that. That's just a feeling, and it isn't valid and it isn't real. And I'm gonna have a day off and catch up with work because I can't live in my flat right now and I'm at home, and these are things that I will enjoy. I can't wait to feel wildly inconsistent in comparison. Inconsistent streaming has its place, you know. It's not something I do, but I think it's fair. Because it's a hobby, and it's something you do for fun. And if inconsistently you just show up and you deliver a fun stream and then you disappear into the ether, that's what you do, and that's fair. But if you want a consistent schedule, you just gotta stick to it. You gotta really convince yourself that you're gonna do it. The way that I did it, actually, the way I convinced myself to stick to schedules and habits is I don't tell anyone about them until I've committed to it for like a month or two. Like when I did A levels, I basically, for chemistry and biology, I made 2 books where I wrote out all of my notes in full color. I did diagrams, I summarized everything. I made 2 small books, like hundreds of pages. But because I was scared that I wouldn't complete it, I didn't tell anyone about them for like a year just to make sure that I did it. And I know that's not something you can really do with streaming, but just make sure that it's your thing for a little bit and then stop like sharing it, because then your pressure to do it is that you only really reveal it to people once you've been doing it for long enough that you feel confident with it. I'm super horrible with schedule. You just got to commit really hard. You just got to in your head be like, this is a thing I do. This is a thing I do. These are the days. This is when I do it. And then you don't really tell people till you're really committed to it. And then when you do, you know, there's the added pressure of like, these are your days. You do them. Feelings don't exist. They were invented by the government to make people fear titty twisters. True. True fact. And facts don't care about your feelings. I learned that from the careers quiz I did today. You did make books. I made half biology textbook. I did my psych notes book. Your notes books were good. I swear, like, from what I remember of yours, Trash, you could just condensed a lot of words onto small pages. So on like one A4 page, you'd have way more notes than you would normally be able to fit on like an A3. And that was cool. I always think it's nice to condense notes down like that. Yeah, I made little books. And I still didn't get the grade in chemistry that I really, really wanted. I made a full DIY textbook. Didn't get the top grade, but that's because I'm being a little bitch and I shouldn't complain. You have a spreadsheet of your days, and if you miss them, you mark them red, and if you do them, you mark them green. So if it gets too red, I feel sad. That's good. Sometimes you need to give your brain some nice green serotonin and some nice red angry tonin, And that's how you learn. You did 4 modules on an A4 piece of paper. Jeez. The condensement of information. It was just all color. Yeah, like the color coding. It was just all color, one A4 piece of paper. Incomprehensible to a person that did not do psychology, but comprehensible to someone that did psychology. I didn't get what I wanted on any of my A levels. I think I did for a couple. Nice 50-50. English and biology? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Maths and chemistry? Weirdly enough, the 2 A levels that I was the least confident with did not. But you know what? That's over. I never have to do that again. And that's sad. But it's gone. 'Tis gone and done, and over and done. English was a hell. I really miss it. I miss it a lot, English literature. God, just give me a book. I want to study it. I want to write notes. I want to be good. I enjoyed the actual lessons. Me too. When I think back to my A-level time, so a couple of years ago, college, I suppose, in America, I guess it would be. Maybe not. I don't know. High school? No, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. When I, when I think back to that, I mainly think of English lessons, and they were an amazing time. I had a good time. Yeah, even the exams. I got some really good questions in that exam. Just the final mark, I don't really understand. Yeah, neither do I. That's how I felt about the chemistry. Like, I enjoyed the exams. I felt that I knew what I was doing, and then I just didn't get the grade I wanted. And even though I was still happy with what I got, it was just like, I wanted more. But it's over. And now I'm an idiot at university. And that is my God given right. I have the right to have been a smart person at A level. I've graduated from intellect. Now, I simply vibe. Thank you. You have good ideas, but you can't write essays to fit mark schemes. Yeah, and I think that's the tough thing about like structured education further down, like when you're younger, is that sometimes you have good ideas that just don't fit into how they want you to explain them. It doesn't mean you don't have good ideas. It just means that the system isn't fitted well for you at that point. It's like your best grade. Yeah, I biology for me, I think. Science is sometimes good for grades because I think it's easier to know how the mark scheme wants you to behave. Your ideas were just wild. I remember coming out of English exams and sort of sharing with friends, like, what did you write? Oh, I wrote this. And I would give like these points that were maybe one creative out of the box point, but then a couple of very standard, could have been done in class points. And then Trash was here with like really interesting theories. Trash would describe his essays and I'd want to read them, which wanting to read an essay is a very foreign concept to my brain. I'm still upset that I don't have like my hand on Trash's old A-level essays because I want I want them. They were really cool sounding. Biology, it's when you like chemistry and physics. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I can't tell if I'm amused. I can't tell. It's a pun, so I'm not sure. I'm laughing. So you know what? I think I need to go to piss.surf to really decide if I find that amusing. Maybe if I go to piss.surf, I'll know. Right. I'm going to end the stream. There's going to be a Twitch delay, so I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to start winding down now, probably in the next couple of minutes. But I hate not reading something in chat, so I'm still going to. Duchess of Malfi, it makes no sense, but it's fun to write theorize about. I should have read that. I remember stories of like hearing about the play with like the blood pool, and I'm like, sounds pretty cool. In fact, no, I heard such ridiculous stuff about Duchess of Malfi in general that I bet it was great when you knew enough about the play to like write about it. That's a good genre for fiction, you know, like so ridiculous that you can theorize the shit out of it. Like every character is a metaphor. Go hog wild. There are 30 to 50 hogs in my essay and I'm describing them. It is sleepy time. I don't know. I think maybe streaming from a laptop. Streaming from a laptop with no webcam. Doing just talking for like a couple hours. It really feels like March. And March, me, couldn't stream for any longer than like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So my brain's just like, we're done. We're done now. I've checked out of the studio. Get that fire exit door. If we keep saying things, you can never end. True. True. Try. That's not even like a fun observation. That's just a sad fact. I just keep going. Right now, literally anything I can make it work. I'm just sad that I didn't get to see your A-level essays. I remember being like, I actually remember feeling jealous. Like, I remember feeling like leaving exams and Trash explaining points he made in his essay for things that we'd studied of the same. And I remember being like, huh, that's really cool. My points aren't that cool. Now I feel jealous. Like, I remember that feeling. When I get to make another playlist, how adventurous can I get with genres? Oh, go hog wild! Hog wild! I have been listening to, so for context, Griffin made a playlist, and linked me the playlist because it contained one of the songs that had been recommended before, Pristine by Snail Mail. And I've been listening to that playlist pretty much constantly for the past couple days, Griffin. I think you have very good music taste. So if you make a playlist, another one, absolutely as adventurous as you want, and send me a link. I did have access to them 613 to your emails. That sucks. That does suck. You had to get them remarked and move your grade up because they marked it wrong. Oh, yeah, so you ended up being sent. Yeah, I remember how that used to work. That used to be fun. An infinite amount of time and I'll do it. Yeah, maybe, you know what I think, Trash? I think that you are the kind of person with really, really interesting essay ideas. Like, Trash always came up with really wild and fun and, like, readable theories. I just think that they didn't give you enough time to explore them the way you needed to, and I think that's how, like, the testing system didn't work for you. The fact that you had these really cool ideas, but you weren't given enough time and enough mark scheme, like, freedom to actually explain them and explore them. I bet your essays were really fucking fun to read as an examiner, like, the most fun. I just think that the way the system worked didn't encourage that well enough. How'd you feel about the piano piece? Oh, I liked it. I've heard of, I can't remember the name now. I've heard of them before. It reminded me of something. It reminded me a little bit of, there's a couple of pieces by Eric Satie that I really like. I don't know a lot about classical music, but there's a few pieces that I really like, and it reminded me of the ones I like. Like, actually, I have a favorite piece of classical music, The Girl with the Flaxen Hair by Debussy. That's my favorite piece of classical music, and it gave me solid vibes like that. They were fun to write. Okay, I'm ending the stream. I swear to God. I said I was ending the stream 4 minutes ago. Look at you all being cool and fun and interesting. How about you stop? How about you stop being cool and fun and interesting? Or else. Or I riot. Okay, I'm rioting. Right, I'm going to do my monologue. I'm ending the stream. Thank you all for hanging out today. I apologize there was no Fall Guys. The guys weren't falling tonight, but that's how it is. And I'm glad that you all stuck around and hung out anyway, because I've had a fun time. I won't be here on Wednesday, but Tuesday, Thursday, it seems that Chai will be streaming at around this time, I think. And I mean, I don't know what Griffin's schedule is. I know that Griffin streams a lot later in UK time, but fucking, you know, I won't be here. But quality content will be here elsewhere. But yeah, good night. I hope to see you all on Saturday. We'll see how it goes, but I hope to see you all on Saturday for something. Maybe Breath of the Wild. Who fucking knows? Anyway, good night, everyone. Good day. XOXO. Go Pick.